ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. So if you guys remember in the previous video, we've installed our engine as well as our radiator, our nice big radiator that we have replaced. But we also started building the radiator pipes, but unfortunately our welding wasn't that good with the stick welder. So yeah, I took it back to Eugene, and he fixed it for us so we can put our radiator brackets back. And then we have a bit of more things that we're going to do so that we can finally be able to put the hood on, close it, and then we know we are done with that. So yeah, let's get to it. Let's start with the first thing. So our pipes are completely finished now. It's installed, nicely tight as well. We don't have much space there, but even if you pull it, it's not like it really wants to go closer than that. So I will check as well with the engine mountings if it moves, what it does, but I really don't think it's going to catch there at all. And then we also installed now our BMC cone filter or air filter. The reason why I did that is that we used to have our air box around here, it's just a complete unit that takes up a lot of space. So I decided I'm going to do something small, just insert the BMC air filter on it, as well as I like it that it gets its air nice easy through to the carburetor instead of going through the whole system, which I think is unnecessary. So I want to get the air to the carburetor as fast as I possibly can. Hence I changed the air filter. I don't believe I'm going to gain any power with it. I really don't think so. But yeah, mainly I did it for the space that whole airbox took. And then as well, as you can see how nice, decent that looks as well. It looks nice, it looks clean, and the hood should still fit perfectly without it actually being in the way. So yeah, let us get started with the next thing. I want to see if we can start by putting our oil catch can on. See how nice and beautiful this looks. The reason why I'm going to put this on is due to that I don't want that all oiled fumes or anything to go back into the carburetor. I wanted to get as clean air as possible. So I'm just going to install this oil catch can and then connect these two pipes, one right here and the other one that side where I'm pointing there. Just change it, move it to this one, and then just blank it off here inside by the carburetor. And then we should get much cleaner air according to me, we'll get much more cleaner air than that we used to, because we're not going to use that old piping system of the oil of removing compression or anything from the pit cover. So yeah, let me get started with this and get this installed. So I wanted to use the rubber nuts, but yeah, seems like that is gonna give us a really bad headache already, as it's already just pulling through quite easily. So I'm not happy with it. So I'm gonna go back to my normal rev nuts, as I know they can actually really take a punch. And then yeah, I'm gonna get rid of this rubber rev nuts. Let's disassemble it again, and then we're gonna try again. How far our engine bay looks like. Radiator pipes are done, oil catch can is on, as well as our air intake. Let me just give you a quick tour, just a nice clip. I really believe we made a difference here. If you will compare what the normal 4 wide looks like and what this looks like just extremely rowdy. I must say I'm happy with it. So I'm going to get to my next install. I'm going to install my fuse box. The reason why I have this is that in one of the upcoming videos I still need to do my spotlights. I've got a new setup, so don't worry about what's happening there. I'm going to change my spotlight setup, so I want to put everything on its own fuse, on its own relay, and there might be just a bit small surprise. So while the engine is out, I also want to start by installing this fuse box as well, and then at least we know that it's inserted. So I think I'm just going to put it here around the corner somewhere, so it's nicely hidden away. I can even put it back, a bit more back as well. Well, what's nice about us, we can put things exactly where we want to. So let's get to it. Let me start putting this in. The next exercise, I had to put my light back. I'm going to remove it still, as you can see how, not new it looks. So the reason why we did that is that I got a new water overflow bottle that I want to install. I would like it to be around there somewhere. And as you can see, there is currently absolutely no mounting points for it, like nothing at all. So yeah, I'll have to build something. I don't know if I want to put it there. I actually don't really want to put it there, due to that if I put it there, I'm cutting off my wiring that I have here that's going through it. So that's not really something we need to do. I don't know, I don't want to move it too up, because otherwise now my hood is not going to close. So yeah, I don't really have much space to play with it, except to go and try to actually just put it here. So yeah, I'm going to see what I can do, how I'm going to build what, and then we're going to start to build our bracket for it, and then we can put it in. Okay, so now as you can see, we've mostly everything fitted. We really don't have much to do except for the wiring basically, and then only our lube of the system. So the last thing that I need to do before we end up with this video is that we need to install our tailpiece that I bought. This I bought from Venom, that we need to install as well. So the reason why I'm installing it, as you can see, I've got this old, just a normal pipe that's on here. I don't really like the final finishing of it, so just by making it nice and neat, I will be installing this tailpiece. As you can see how much better that looks. So all I'm going to do now is just I'm going to mark it exactly where I want to cut it off, where I want this tailpiece to sit down, and then we're going to remove it and then cut it down, and then we're going to install it back, and then I can put my tailpiece on. Then we will be done. I'll be happy with the work that we got achieved. So let's get to it. it's a bit dark now, but we have our tailpiece up and done. I like how it looks like. I don't really like when you look a bit down that you can see the rest of the exhaust. That looks just bad, but for now it will work. I think it looks quite nice. I really like it. I think maybe we could have went just a bit in, or if we could have just removed the tailpiece, put a stainless steel pipe right through, and then maybe weld it on. I think that would also look really nice. But for now, that's it. So we are basically done with our bakkie for now, for this video, as I do believe that we've done quite a lot. Like I've mentioned, our engine now is done. There's nothing else that we need to do. Let me just move over the lights so you can see it. So only basically things now to do is just the wiring that I want to change. For example, here I've got some wiring left, and then that side I've got the same setup as well. As you can see, the wiring harness laying there. So I'd like to change that to see if I can hide a bit of wiring so that you don't see it as much as you used to. So I'm going to end this video. We've done quite a lot. I think we've done quite a lot. So stay tuned for the next video. You guys must have a lovely night further, and God bless. Ciao.
I can